Hi everybody, it's your girl Allie, and yeah, remember you were watching me as I was clearing out my garage. Well, look what happened. Somehow the garage door has gotten itself off of the hinges, so I had to seek help. I had to call somebody out to help me. Who knew that it came off of, what is that called again? The drum. It came off of, the cord came off of the drum. So this is one side. Let me show you what the other side looks like. How to put a garage door back, a garage cord back on the drum. So you can see we've been busy doing different things in the garage. If you look at this side, you can see this side right here is nice and snug, it's perfect. However, the other side, let me try to slide y'all through there so you can see better. You'll get a better angle. This is what the side looks like for the way that it's supposed to be. Yeah, nice and snug. However, the other side came off when we were doing some work here in the garage, so we're having to have it repaired. So this is what it looks like when it comes off. Now I understand something like this can happen due to wear and tear, and it's not a difficult thing to fix from what Jared said. And it's not uncommon. So stay tuned. We're going to show you how to fix the garage door drum when the cord, I'm calling it the cord, comes off. So stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. You're watching Allie's View, and this is my garage door and how it came off of the drum. How the cord came off of the drum. I think that's what Jared just told me it's called. So this is what the other side of it looks like. You can see right there how it's come off. So we're gonna get this fixed. So stay tuned, we're gonna get this fixed.
Added tension to the spring so that way it won't do this again.
So what's going on right now, everybody out there in Allie's View? This nice gentleman from the repair company, he is getting the added tension that is needed in the spring for the drum, so that when it rolls, it will pick up the door, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. You're watching Allie's View. We're always showing you something that we've got going on. Every time we get around, we're doing something here. And you're learning how to fix your garage door opener drum, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, anytime your cable comes off, this is typically the fix.
And you see, he took the whole cable off. There's the cable, right there. And see, he knows how to do it. Oh, so it attaches right here.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, it attaches that little, it loops onto that piece.
Oh, at the
And
bottom.
then-
I didn't think that was at the
Yeah.
bottom.
These little clips right here. Basically, you slide this inside the little groove on the drum, and this keeps it from moving any further.
Right.
And it just rings around that drum as the door goes down, winds back around it as it goes back up. Or, sorry, as the door goes down, the cable comes down with it and unwinds off the drum.
Okay. Alrighty then. You just have to secure that back in its little proper place.
Exactly.
Hopefully we'll gain you as a subscriber.
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Join our channel.
I mean, if I'm going to be a star. And
Oh, exactly.
Videos,
Do you mind being a star? Hi,
I don't
Jared.
I don't mind one bit.
Thank you. You're nice. We like Jared. Jared is a friend to us, to Allie's View. He's a friend to Allie's View.
Well, this is just the tricky part, always having the angle to do it. 'Cause
Right.
It's not a fun position to be standing in.
Well, you just told me about the whole garage door opener thing, man. Look. You see what I'm dealing with that.
Try this a different way.
So you actually actually could take a whole garage door down and put it up.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Anything to do with garage doors, I can handle it.
I love it. Jared said if there's anything to do with the garage door, he can do it. I think those are great skills to have, knowledge to have.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
You will never be unemployed.
Exactly.
You will always have a job.
And there's definitely plenty of competition in
Really?
in the Atlanta metro area,
Okay.
but there's still plenty of
You
work
got
to be
that
done.
right because
So
everybody loves having a garage.
exactly.
And then even if it's not a garage, if it's like, for instance, those roll-up doors at storage facilities,
Yes, ma'am.
at businesses,
Even
I would suspect.
even on the back of yard maintenance trucks and stuff like that, those still have garage door
Anything that has
springs
the
just
roll
like
up.
this. So I've done work on one of those before, and ooh, that is a different beast. It's not fun being trapped inside the back of a lawn maintenance vehicle trying to change springs on it.
Is there anything up there that they need to see?
Not really.
Not
Up here,
really.
I'm just keeping the cable tight so it doesn't come back loose again as I
Right.
feed it around.
Wear and tear.
Exactly. And that's the thing that keeps this company going, really, is these things are never going to be self-sufficient, or if they are, we'll probably be long gone.
Right.
There's just so much
You have
maintenance.
to be
And
detail oriented, I can tell that.
yes, ma'am. We sure do.
So I could call this how to.
How to say,
You can name my video.
I think best way to name it probably be how to.
It's not replacing because we're not replacing. We almost got to
Right.
that, right?
Exactly, we almost, but I'm trying to think the best way to really put it.
How to realign, maybe?
How to get tension back on your cable, your garage
Okay.
door cable.
How to,
How to retension garage door cable.
okay, how to retension your garage door cable. That feels tight.
It is, but sadly I was about one groove off. So gotta readjust it a little bit.
So there's grooves right down here, huh?
Oh, the grooves are up here on the drum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, each one of those little grooves slots into where the cable slides in.
Oh,
So it
okay.
holds them
You
there.
mean right there in the bottom of the wheel?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, right where the cables are sitting, there's a groove holding each one of those little pieces of cable.
Wow.
Right where it's at.
Huh.
So
And
that's
they just keep rolling up and down.
exactly.
Neat.
That's a different way. That was all basically wasted footage. Start it backwards and see if I can get it a little easier this way.
Now I have it rolled up. And we've added the vice grip. Jared is getting ready to raise it up. I think. Do you need me to move anything? Because I can push this out of the way if you need me to.
Oh no, it's okay. I just
Are you
noticed
sure?
basically the track is bent outwards, so it's kind of stuck where it's at up there.
Huh.
So I'm gonna see if I can't lower it a little bit instead on this side and get it even with that. some of these other guys breaking hands and stuff.
Ooh, no, Jared.
I like not having to use my workbench.
Put a vice grip on this end, and he's holding it with that.
I'm gonna let it down.
All right, Jared
Hope
got
that it
her
all
back
goes
on there. Look at there.
Back into the groove.
There it is, right there. Oops. Right there, you can see it through here. Oops, see the little cord right there? It's back on. The cord is attached. Shout out to Jared. Great job, Jared. I can see it through here, right there. And now we can't even see how tight he's got this thing. I'm sliding you guys up in here so you can see. You can see. Yeah, there's the wheel. You can barely get her hand in there, but you see each one of the little grooves are even, like he said. All right, let me get my hand out of here so Jared can get it. All right, so Jared is pulling it down. There it is. It's rolling down. Just like it's supposed to. And now, where is Allie and Jared when the light went out? They're in the garage in the dark. Jared got that thing to rolling again. Oops.
It's
So,
back
oh,
lined
so-
up how it should be.
It is?
Yes, ma'am.
All
So
right.
now I've just gotta
So, okay, this is
add
lined
tension
up.
to the spring.
You can hardly see it. Now he's going to add tension to the spring. And he's going over there to push the button. Oh, I thought he went over there. I was like, oh, he's going to push the button. You gave us some light. Does that light come on in addition? Is there a way to turn it on without pushing the button? Probably not.
Not really, but it's unattached, so we can go ahead.
Yep. Yeah, that'll give you some more light. It'll give our viewers some more light too, so you can see what Jared has already begun to do, and he said he's going to give the spring some tension.
This one
So I'm
really-
stepping back. And you have to do both sides or just the one that was out of?
Oh, just the spring right here.
Oh, this is the spring.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, this whole piece right here is the spring.
Oh.
Whenever
okay.
that breaks, you'll see a
wow.
big gap right there, where it's just you can see through it and you see the shaft sticking out there.
Right.
And
So these little springers here, these little.
those are basically screwed onto the shaft,
Mm-hmm.
and you just wrap the cable around there. But the spring is what actually does all the work.
Right.
The spring is
Here in the
basically
middle.
it's got typically about 30 turns for a 7-foot door, and that's what's going to make the spring, or it makes the shaft start to spin, which helps the door
Go up. Okay, because the
'Cause
door is
as the-
heavy, man.
Exactly, and as that shaft spins, it pulls up the cable along with it, which is pulling the cables where it's attached to the bottom of the doors.
Huh. Very, very interesting.
And that's going to maintain the pressure on the shaft where it's at while I take the tension off the spring to
Mm-hmm.
add a little more to it.
All right. And those are 2 drums. Each end of the garage door has 2 drums.
Each end has one
Each
drum.
end has
Yes,
1
ma'am.
drum.
basically whoever did this last tightened it to the point to where it's made such a deep indention on the shaft.
Wow.
Oh, there it goes. That it was wanting to get stuck there.
No
Which
wonder.
is
No wonder. Huh. Could that attribute to the thing coming off?
not really.
Oh.
That just makes it more difficult for anyone who comes to do the springs after.
Okay. That's kind of like trying to take a tire off of a car when somebody used those little zip, 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 zip.
Exactly. Yeah, it makes it a whole lot
Because
more
it's so
difficult.
much tighter.
See, it should be able to just easily lift with the spring, but it's stuck on the shaft.
Huh.
So it's wanting to pull the whole shaft as
Ooh,
it turns
no.
like that, which would in turn undo everything I did on the cables.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see the cables on the end right there are just sticking up just a little bit, and that's mostly just because the spring was tightened too much. These screws attach it to the shaft, and whenever it's too tight, it leaves indentions in the shaft, and when those indentions get in the way, the whole shaft wants to spin with the springs.
Wow. Is Jared good or what? He's the man right here. Just so y'all know out there in Allie's View world, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, be sure to hit that subscribe button. You are watching Allie's View, and I'm delighted that I had the privilege to have Jared come over today to get my garage door working again, and he knows what he's doing. I'm grateful that he came over. As you can see, he's already got it back down. Right now, he's dealing with the Springer, and whoever put the Springer on here, I actually gave him the example of it's kind of like people when they put your tires on your car, if they use those little machines that go zzz, 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 to put the tire bolts on there, and they're too tight for regular people to take off. So apparently our Springer is a little bit tight. So that's what we're doing right now. You are watching Allie's View. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you as a member of our family.
The main thing to look for is when it's up in the groove, when it's up all the way, you want the cable to look like this.
Okay.
Where it's nice and straight going across.
You can't really see it.
You might be able to see it better from right there.
Okay, cable has to be nice and straight on both sides.
And when you know you have a problem is when it's sitting like that.
Okay.
And it's only sitting like that now because I'm
You're
pushing it to one
exactly.
side.
Okay.
But anytime it's all the way up and it's got that slack to it, to where
There's
it's
a
rounded
problem.
out, you know there's not enough tension on the springs.
Okay.
And things like what happened here.
Can happen, and that's a mess for you.
Exactly.
So everybody, you're watching Allie's View. That was Jared. He was so kind enough to come and fix this for us. Say hi to Jared. Jared, tell everybody about Allie's View. We're glad you stopped by. He has been delightful. And look, he's got it. Push the button and let me see it come down from out here, and then you can come out.
Okay.
He's pulling down on it. It's raining out here. You can see, guys. It's already starting to rain. Oh yeah, Jared's got it cranking. Jared's got it cranking again. He's got everything working. Yay! Look at that. It's working again. That is the good news. And we're always looking for good news here on Allie's View. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. You are watching Allie's View. And you saw what Jared did to fix the garage door opener. Or to fix the garage. It is now opening properly.
Yep. We're all set.
We're all set.